Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to jailbreak your 4th generation iPod. I have mine right here, turned off and plugged in via USB, and my MacBook that I'm going to be doing it with. So what you need to do first is go to google.com. I've already done this, so I'm not going to do it, but type in your software. How to find your software is you might want to go to iTunes. And then my iPod isn't actually on, but if you know where it says devices, if you go into that, it should say software, and mine right now is 4.3.5. And then you want to type that into Google and then find a jailbreak for it. And right now the 5.3.5 walkthrough I'll show you how to do. So right, I've downloaded Red Snow. Let me find it here. So here's Red Snow right here, the app, and then it says welcome to Red Snow. First it's going to ask you for your IPSW file, which is basically like the software, like I said. So, and the tricky thing about the 4.3.5 update is that you can't directly actually use that, like the library. See, here's what happens, and you go to iTunes and you go to iPod software updates, and if I were to try to choose this one, it'll try to process it. Give it a sec. And it says unable to recognize specified IPSW. So what you need to do is from Red Snow's website, they have a 4.3.4 update, which will not actually go onto your iPod, but what you need to do is go and find, like, you need to download it, and here's why. Library, no, downloads, there we go. So this is the one that I just selected. It's the 4.3.4, because it will process that and download it onto your iPod, because this is the one that it can actually process and turn into the jailbreak, but it can't turn the 4.3.5 into it. So let's do next. It's going to prepare it all to download on your iPod. And then you're going to choose what you want, and right now what it's already selected, you want in Cydia, because that's basically what you need to do everything, and you're going to want to enable the battery percentage, because that's very helpful. And then next. This part can be kind of tricky. Make sure it's off and plugged in, like I told you it already is, and select next. When you're extremely ready, what you need to do is you need to hold down the home button for 5 seconds. Then you need to hold down the power button for 5 seconds, and you need to hold down, at the same time holding down that, the home button for 10 seconds. And you gotta release this until it goes into DFU mode, which it'll automatically detect with Red Snow. So as soon as I press next, I gotta be ready for this. So I make sure I don't mess it up. So next, hold down the power button, and then hold on the home button. It's showing it on the screen, and I'm doing it. It is kind of difficult with one hand. So 3, 2, 1, and release that, the home button. The iPod should be off at this point, as you can see. There we go, see, and it automatically detects that it's going into DFU mode. And at this point, you're allowed to just let go of it, just let it do its magic. Come up with a little screen, and this may take a little bit. So, I'm going to leave that there. See, it's going to go through all the scripts that it needs to install new data. It's kind of cool. So while this is done, actually it's already done, so finish. And this takes a while. So while we're waiting, before this I had 2 iPods. The first one that I had was a 2nd generation 16GB. And I started having problems with it after about a year and a half. Like, the screen would it would just go white out for no reason, and I have to permanently restart it by holding down the home button and the power button for 10 seconds. Which was terrible, because you had to reboot it like every 5 seconds, and it stopped working, and all of a sudden the hardware just fried. And that iPod wasn't actually jailbroken. And the second one that I got, because it was under warranty, was jailbroken and did the same exact thing. So that's how I know that jailbreaking doesn't really harm the hardware. That actually can just suck. So with this, the 4th generation hardware is a lot better than the 2nd generation, obviously, so it shouldn't do any of that, and jailbreaking it is actually a lot more beneficial than it is, not beneficial. It will last just as long, as it would if it wasn't jailbroken. And you actually get a lot more benefits and you get a lot more use out of it. So now it's obviously loading City onto it. Little pineapple. And obviously it's gonna take some time. Here I can show you the red wolf there's the red snow, sorry, not wood wolf. Red snow. I gotta find the website. So I can go to. So there you go. So this is it. Redstone.com. And if you go to software, or you can find the software on the site. Actually, is this even red snow? I gotta find the page where I downloaded it so I can show you guys. I don't want to have problems with downloading, so let me go to my history. Oh, shit. Yeah, my photo automatically pops up all the time. Okay, so let me go back. So yeah, searching around a little bit, doing a little bit of research, but this is actually, screw this. The download's pretty easy to find, but my iPod now jailbroken. Doesn't really seem like it, but if you look at the very last app, kind of hard to see also, but see ya right there. Cool. So thanks for watching.